Every single day, completely normal drivers walk into a repair shop for a simple oil change. They sit in a waiting room. They scroll their phone. They expect to pay maybe $30 or $40. And then a technician walks over with a clipboard. And by the time they leave, the bill is $300, sometimes $500, sometimes over $1,000. Their car was not broken when they arrived. Nothing failed on the drive over. But somehow, in the time it took to change the oil, their vehicle developed 6 urgent problems that all needed immediate attention. This is not bad luck. This is a system. And today, I am going to walk you through 13 of the most common ways repair shops quietly drain money from drivers who simply do not know what to look for. Some of these you will recognize immediately. Others are going to shock you. But the last one on this list is the most dangerous of all, because it does not feel like a scam. It feels like someone looking out for you. It isn't. If you have ever left a repair shop feeling like something was off, this video will tell you exactly what happened. Number 13. The cabin air filter scare tactic. You go in for an oil change. Routine visit. Nothing unusual. Then 5 minutes later, a technician appears holding a dirty cabin air filter like he just pulled it from a toxic waste site. He sets it on the counter in front of you. He explains that it is severely clogged and that it is affecting your air quality, your AC performance, and potentially your engine. He quotes you somewhere between $60 and $100 to replace it. Here is the truth. A cabin air filter costs between $10 and $20 at any auto parts store. Replacing it takes less than 2 minutes. In most cars, it is located behind the glove box, held by 2 clips. You open the clips, slide the old one out, slide the new one in, close the clips. That is it. No tools, no jack stands, no mechanical knowledge required. The shop is not wrong that your filter was dirty. Filters get dirty. That is their entire job. But charging you $80 for a $15 part in 30 seconds of labor is where the scam lives. Number 12. The fuel injector cleaning upsell. This one sounds highly technical, which is exactly why it works. You are told that your fuel injectors are dirty, that engine performance is being affected, that combustion is not happening the way it should. The service is presented as something between routine maintenance and urgent repair. The price ranges from $60 to $150 depending on the shop. Here is what you actually need to know. Fuel injector cleaning is a real service that real engines sometimes genuinely need. If your car is hesitating on acceleration, idling rough, or showing signs of misfiring, dirty injectors could be a legitimate cause worth investigating. You went in for a standard oil change, the likelihood that your injectors suddenly need professional cleaning on that specific day is very low. Most shops pitch this as preventive maintenance. It is not standard preventive maintenance. It is a high-margin add-on sold to people who cannot verify whether they need it or not. If your car is running fine, ask them to show you the specific symptom that indicates the need. If they cannot, you do not need the service. Because number 8 is the brake scam that has emptied more wallets than almost anything else on this list. Number 11. The engine flush. 3 words that make shops significant money every year. The pitch goes like this. Your engine has sludge buildup. Over time, old oil leaves deposits that restrict flow and cause wear. An engine flush cleans it out and extends the life of your motor. It sounds completely logical. It is not always necessary. Modern engines running on regular oil change schedules typically do not develop the kind of sludge that requires aggressive chemical flushing. The oil change itself, done on time, prevents the buildup from occurring in the first place. And here is the part that rarely gets mentioned. In older engines that have been neglected for a long time, an aggressive engine flush can actually loosen accumulated debris that has been sitting in crevices for years, sending it through oil passages and potentially causing new damage. The engine flush as emergency maintenance for a well-maintained car is, in most cases, a solution to a problem that does not exist. Number 10. The battery replacement that was never needed. Your car goes in. A technician runs a quick battery test. The test fails. He tells you the battery needs to be replaced immediately or you risk being stranded. New battery installed. Bill added. You drive home. But here is what the test did not check, and what the technician did not mention. Corroded battery terminals can produce exactly the same readings as a failing battery. The corrosion creates resistance in the circuit, which reduces voltage under load, which causes the test to flag the battery as defective. A 5-minute cleaning of the terminals with a wire brush and a mixture of baking soda and water can restore full connectivity and make a perfectly good battery test clean again. Always ask if the terminals were inspected and cleaned before accepting a battery replacement diagnosis. If they were not, ask them to clean the terminals first and retest. Number 9. The premium oil upsell. You asked for an oil change. Standard service. But suddenly you are being told that your engine really needs a premium full synthetic high-mileage ultra-protection formula. The price is almost double what you expected. Here is the reality. Some engines genuinely require full synthetic oil. If your manufacturer specifies it, use it. If your car has over 100,000 miles, a high-mileage formula can offer real benefits. But there is a significant difference between what your engine requires and what a shop wants to sell you. The most expensive oil on the shelf is not automatically better for your specific engine. Your owner's manual lists the exact viscosity grade and specification your engine was designed for. Use that, not whatever earns the shop the highest margin. Number 8. The brake pad panic. This is the one I warned you about. Here is how it plays out. You are in the waiting room. A technician comes out looking concerned. He tells you your brake pads are dangerously low and that stopping distance has been compromised. He may even show you a brake pad. He emphasizes safety. He says you really should not drive on these. The fear works because brakes are the one thing every driver takes seriously. Nobody wants to think their family is riding in an unsafe car. But here is what to ask. Every single time. What is the current thickness measurement of the pads? In millimeters. Most vehicles have a safe range down to about 3 millimeters. The wear indicator, which makes a squealing sound, is designed to alert you at that point. If a shop tells you your brakes are dangerously low but your car has made no sounds and you have experienced no changes in braking performance, ask for the specific measurement. If they cannot give you a precise number, that is a red flag. If they can, look it up. Decision based on urgency alone. Quick reality check. How many of these have already cost you money? Because the next 3 are the ones most drivers never see coming. Number 7. The coolant flush pressure cell. Coolant flushes are real maintenance. They matter. Over time, coolant does degrade, it does become acidic, and it does need to be changed. But coolant does not need to be changed at every oil change, or every 6 months, or every time a shop decides to mention it. Most manufacturers recommend a coolant flush somewhere between 30,000 and 100,000 miles, depending on the type of coolant your vehicle uses. When a shop brings up your coolant during a visit that had nothing to do with your cooling system, and your car has shown no overheating, no warning lights, and no visible coolant issues, ask them to show you the last service date and compare it to the manufacturer interval. If it is not time, it is not needed. Number 6. The wiper blade markup. This one is almost insulting in its simplicity once you see it. Wiper blades replaced at a shop during a routine visit typically run between $40 and $80 installed. The exact same blades at any auto parts store cost between $10 and $25. Installing them takes about 30 seconds per blade. The packaging includes instructions. Most blades snap on and off without any tools. If your shop offers to replace your wiper blades, politely decline. Drive to the nearest auto parts store. Buy the blades yourself. Put them on in the parking lot. Number 5. The headlight bulb service package. One bulb burns out. Simple problem. Simple fix. Except at a shop, replacing a headlight bulb has somehow become a premium service. Labor charges for a job that takes minutes on most vehicles can run anywhere from $30 to over $100. On the majority of cars, headlight bulb replacement is genuinely a 5-minute DIY task. You open the hood, locate the bulb housing, twist out the connector, swap the bulb, twist it back in. The exceptions are newer vehicles with sealed headlight assemblies or bulbs positioned in extremely tight locations. For those, labor charges are more justified. Look up your specific make and model before agreeing to pay for this service. Number 4. The alignment fear tactic. Your tires are wearing unevenly. Alignment is off. You need it corrected immediately before the tires are destroyed. Tire alignment is real maintenance, and uneven wear is a real indicator that something may be wrong. But it is also one of the most overdiagnosed services in the industry. Before paying for an alignment, ask for the printout. Every proper alignment service produces a before and after printout showing the actual measurements of your camber, caster, and toe angles compared to factory specification. If a shop cannot or will not show you this data, they either did not perform a proper inspection or they do not want you to see the numbers. If the printout shows your angles are within spec, you do not need an alignment. If they are out of spec, the printout will show you exactly how far, and that justifies the service. Always ask for the printout, every time. Number 3. The transmission flush trap. Transmission services are expensive and legitimate, and also widely misused as upsells. Here is the problem. There are 2 very different types of transmission service. A drain and fill, which removes accessible fluid and replaces it, and a full flush, which uses a machine to exchange all of the fluid in the system. For many vehicles, a drain and fill is the correct and recommended service. A full flush is not always appropriate, and in some cases, particularly on high-mileage transmissions that have been running on degraded fluid for a long time, forcing a complete flush can disturb debris and cause shifting problems. Always check your owner's manual for the recommended transmission service type and interval. If the shop recommends a flush and your manual specifies a drain and fill, ask why they are recommending a different procedure. Number 2. The mystery diagnostic fee. You call the shop. You describe the problem clearly. You even tell them the specific sound, the specific condition under which it happens, and what warning light is on. You drop the car off. An hour later, they call you with the diagnosis, and there is a charge on the bill for diagnostic labor, for plugging in a scan tool and reading a code that the problem you described pointed directly to. Diagnostic fees are legitimate when genuine diagnosis is required. Complex electrical issues, intermittent faults, and multi-system failures genuinely require skilled time to trace. But being charged a large diagnostic fee for reading a single obvious code and confirming the problem you already described is something else entirely. Always ask about diagnostic fees before you drop the car off. Ask what the fee covers, whether it applies toward the repair cost if you proceed, and whether it is charged for simple code reads or only complex diagnostic work. Get the answer before the car leaves your hands. And number 1, the biggest and most dangerous scam on this entire list. Manufactured urgency. This is the one that wraps every other scam on this list in a bow and makes it nearly impossible to resist in the moment. You hear words like, "Your car may not make it home." This is a safety issue. I would not drive this without fixing it today. If this goes another week, you are looking at a much bigger repair. Fear closes wallets faster than any sales technique ever invented, and repair shops know this. The urgency is manufactured to prevent you from doing the one thing that would protect you completely. Getting a second opinion. Here is the rule. Any repair over $300 that was not the reason you brought the car in deserves a second opinion before you authorize it. Not because every shop is dishonest. Many are not. But because urgency is designed to bypass your judgment. A legitimate repair will still be needed tomorrow. A legitimate mechanic will tell you that. If someone insists the window for action closes today, that pressure itself is the warning sign. Take the information. Thank them. Drive to another shop. If two independent shops give you the same diagnosis, the repair is real. A good mechanic is one of the most valuable people in your life. They save you money, they keep your family safe, and they tell you the truth even when the truth is cheap. A bad mechanic studies what you do not know and charges accordingly. Now you know. And knowing this going into your next visit puts you ahead of almost every other driver who will sit in that waiting room today. If this helped you, there is one more video you need to watch before you drive anywhere this week. It covers 11 fuel myths that are quietly wasting your money every single time you stop at the pump. Watch that next.